when I go hiking, when I try to be outdoorsy and go into the forest, I'm scared. As a person who's lived in Canada for 10 years, I gotta be honest, I am scared of. How's it going? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going a bit dark and I'm telling you surprising ways to die in Canada. Holy crap, that is a bit dark, just saying that, but you should know there are certain things that would kill you in Canada that you probably didn't think of, so let's get ready. I'm here to share. So brace yourself, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. The first thing that'll kill you in Canada is bears. As a person who has lived in Canada for 10 years, I gotta be real, I am scared of bears. I don't know about where you live, but living in British Columbia, Canada, when I'm trying to be outdoorsy and I go into the forest and I go hiking, I'm scared of bears. I'm on high alert. I've got my bear spray ready to go. I'm making a lot of noise and like being very, very, very loud just so the bears don't get startled if they're out there doing their thing. I don't want a collision. No. So yes, bears are a real threat in Canada. And if you're up north in the parts of Canada where it's very, very cold and there's polar bears, oh my goodness, just say a prayer because polar bears are not cute. I learned in Canada that polar bears are deadly. I always thought growing up in Africa the polar bears were cute and you can pet them and they're all like nice and like humble and like all that. No. Polar bears are vicious. If you come across a regular bear, maybe a black bear or a brown bear, maybe you stand a chance, but polar bears, those are like the snipers or like the Marines of bears. They are vicious. But you know what? Thankfully, not too many bears attack people in Canada, if you think about how big our country is. But still, the threat of bears is very real. Just this past summer, I probably saw like 5 bears on the road. And I don't live in like a remote area. I live in a city, and just on the highway, I saw bears. And so imagine if I was like, on the side of the road trying to pee or something. Woof. So you should know that bears in Canada can kill you. The next thing in Canada that will kill you is the flu. Yes, influenza will kill you. Last year alone in Canada, there were over 3,500 deaths by influenza.
This is crazy.
Growing up in Africa, it's freaking warm. I grew up in Nigeria and it was hot all the time. Like all the time. So moving to Canada where it gets really cold in the winter, woof. One year I got the flu. I never understood how, people were dying from the flu because I just thought the flu was a cold. But one year, I think this was 5 years ago, I got the flu and I understood how bad it gets. I was out. When I say I was out, like I was sick for probably like a week. And when I say sick, I was sick in bed, unable to move for like a week. It was insane.
But wow, what a moment. I will never forget.
Terrible. So the flu is a way that people are dying in Canada, and that's why some people get flu shots and all that. So if you're coming to Canada, you should get that immune system popping, wash those hands, wear a mask these days because influenza is not out here to play and it is killing people. Another thing that can kill you in Canada is tripping and falling. Canadians love to go outdoors. People are outside hiking, skiing, boating. People like to do stuff outside. I'm not the most outdoorsy person, but you know what? It is slippery and it gets really rainy, especially here in the Pacific Northwest. And people, trip and fall. It sounds kind of insane, but our government says that deaths from falls have tripled since 2000. It has risen from 1,562 deaths in 2000 to 4,904 deaths in 2017, a 3-fold increase. That's a lot. When I'm going outside, if there's gonna be stairs, I make sure I have the right shoes. I'm very careful because unfortunately, people go outside and they go hiking on their own. And you know, if it's wet or it's snowy and it's slippery and you fall, and you're out by yourself, nobody knows, so nobody can come and help you. Something else you should know in Canada is that in parks and when you go hiking in places like that, there's often no cell phone connection. So a person falls and they can't call 911 for help, they're stranded and they die. So accidental falls is something surprising that can kill you in Canada. So stay ready. Final thing that can kill you in Canada, which is really sad as well, is drug overdoses. Between 2016 and 2019, an estimated 12,800 Canadians died from an opioid-related overdose. That is so tragic. Where I live, British Columbia, as well as the province of Alberta, have some of the highest overdose deaths in Canada. It is very, very tragic, and men are more likely to die from overdoses, and people between the ages of 30 and 39 are more likely to die from overdoses as well. People often think that it's poor people or homeless people that die from overdose deaths in Canada, but that is not true. Lots of young people, you know, doing drugs and substances at home are dying from overdose deaths because there is a fentanyl crisis in Canada. It is a pandemic and it should not be taken lightly. Our government is doing a lot to combat this crisis, but there is a lot of chaos right now, and that is something that is killing young people and people of all ages in this country. So that is another shocking way that people are dying in this country. I hope this video is not too dark, but do what you need to do to stay safe in Canada. If it means taking that flu shot, if it means, you know, going hiking with a friend, not going out alone, making sure your friends know about your whereabouts, and staying safe. If you're going to do any substances, protect yourselves at all costs. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.